Everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and today we're going to make masterboards, decorate them and then turn them into pieces of ephemera. On my messy desk I actually have, let me show you. This is a cheap scrapbook paper that I got in Action, and this one is not double-sided, which is good. And then the big thing on my desk is actually this full of scraps. This is my glue book, bits and pieces. This is a ledger. It's blank. It's not in a good condition. Oh, it's not blank actually. And I'm going to use maybe some of the blank pages. I don't know. We'll see. Let me just put this one on the side. And then I have this big folder with lots of different pieces of scraps. You have about everything in there. You even have a paper bag. You have lots of things. So I'm going to try to use these scraps and hopefully not make any new scraps. Okay, so let me put everything back into places. Okay. So masterboard is not something complicated. Everybody can make them. It's really easy. They save you a lot of, how would I say this? Storing space, because you can get rid of a lot of scraps. I tend to make one as I'm going to show you. There's again no rule. You do what you want. But that's the way I like them. So I'm just going to make one, and then we'll see where we go from that. Okay, so basically what you need is a ruler and glue, which is here. Glue stick is my favorite, but then again, if you prefer to use any other kind of glue, be my guest. So I have scraps of a lot of different things, encyclopedias, papers, magazines, etc., etc. Use your scraps. They don't need to be like mine. Just have fun. I find it a very relaxing exercise, and it's soothing. It sometimes calms me down. Yeah, it's something that I like, and when I start making one, well, usually I end up with 20, which is a good thing because I use them a lot. Most of my ephemera are made from masterboards. So I think this one is a bit damaged. It doesn't matter. I can still use it. There, like this. What else do we have? What other kind of paper? We have this, which I'm going to keep like this because I don't know what size I will need. This we already have quite a lot. Is this one the same? This one is a bit different. I'll get it on the side because I don't want to get all the same papers. But then again, if you did want to and then wanted to decorate them with stamping, or, you know, it's not because I do something that you need to do it that way. So let me get, what else do we have here? Coffee dyed paper. I might not use it. We have this. I have vellum. I have never used vellum like this, and I don't think it'd be a good idea. I think it would shrink, or yeah, don't think it would look nice. These is a piece of index from an atlas, so it's a huge piece, and I'm just going to, it is quite thick paper. Up. There you go. We're going to keep that piece. Encyclopedia again, and here I have my little booklet that we made together. I do have scraps in there as well. Up. And I have some other scraps in here. I'm just looking if there are any here that I want to use. Well, maybe, but I'm not sure. So I'll just put it on the side. and we'll just start gluing. I also have other pieces on my knees in my little suitcase. We'll see what we use and how we use it. Okay, so let's start. The sound behind me are my dogs playing. Up. There we go. I'm going to put my fan on because I'm already feeling too warm. Oh yes, and that brings you a lovely sound in the background, doesn't it? I'm going to remove some of the white parts. You don't need to. That's just my mood of today, and very often I just don't remove them. So I start randomly positioning my papers. I'm going to use the non-written side. I'm not using my glue book at the moment because I have enough space on my page. You probably won't see the bottom. I'm sorry, but there's not much I can do about this. What else do we have? No. What do I want to use here? Maybe a part of this envelope. These were used mainly for condolences, but they were also used as normal writing paper. And this is actually quite a normal letter. Nothing sad about it. Not about somebody who passed away. There you go. You want to use a piece of each and then see. I suppose this is a copy of something. I apologize, but I have it, so I'm going to use it. You can start overlapping if you feel like it, which I do. I wanted to use this bit. The papers do not need to be directional. You can do anything that you want. Come on, little lump of glue. Leave my paper alone. What if I took this away? Ooh, more space on my desk. Yay! So I use wet wipes. I don't use them dry. I suppose that again is a matter of taste, I would say. Oh, I sort of ripped the paper, didn't I? I want you to slightly overlap, friend. That's my fault. Oh, and you're upside down. Well, that's the way it is. So I'm going to get my glue book out and I'm going to open my little suitcase to see if I have any different papers, like music paper. I can see a map. What else can I see? Similar papers, handwritten paper, another map, another book, some of these. Just checking if I have something a bit colorful, maybe the inside of this envelope, which is anyway too far gone to be used as an envelope. And here, nothing. Oh, piece of wet newspaper. Yes, we can use that. Paper and paper. And I'll put that on the floor. So, fun thing, I've lost my ruler. There you go. The size of the paper is also something you need to define. That's really what you like. I sometimes do them big, I sometimes do them small. No, Sophie, that's the glue book. Up. Second little piece. So I hope you've grabbed your scraps and are collaging with me. This is rather thick. Let's see if it will be okay. It's much thicker than the rest. Let's try. If we don't try, we won't know. It's okay. It is okay. So, I have music paper, and I need a tiny bit down there. And you can use images as well. This will be sort of a recurrent video because collaging is something that I personally need to do a lot and enjoy a lot. And sometimes when doing this, I actually picture the piece of ephemera that I would like to make with this specific masterboard. Oh, this one is not going to be straight. That's okay. That will be my rebel piece. Putting you here with glue. Okay. I have another piece of music paper. See, sometimes I do leave the white part. Here, you're gonna go here. So actually not a couple of days, tomorrow I'll be leaving to go to my parents. as organized as I am, I haven't really filmed in advance. So I hope to be able to make today's video and tomorrow's as well. Today, because tomorrow I'll be driving the whole day. So no way for me to film. And then on Thursday, I think I will need to recover from the full day of driving. So I'll probably be filming outdoors again, like last time. Except there will be more background noise, because now is summertime and a lot of people are spending their holidays there. So you're bound to hear maybe the birds, but also maybe people. I'm not taking my dogs with me this time. They're staying here with my daughter's boyfriend. And yeah, we're just leaving for a week. Which is sort of the maximum I can go without being away from my home. Well, I'm not even sure I would go if my parents wouldn't be there. Because I'm supposed we have the house for us if we want in August, because they're going on a cruise. But I don't really feel like going again. That time has passed when I was much younger. I would have like jumped on the occasion, opportunity. But now, you know, I'm older. So are my friends over there. We have different lives, different ways of seeing things. We've known each other for, bloody hell, over 40 years. I'm sorry, I swore. Very, very sorry. There, another bit of pink. So yeah, but it's still a bit of a paradise over there, hidden in a forest of pine trees just by the lake. And it's also the first year that we won't have a boat, because I had to sell my dad's boat last time I went there, because neither he or my mother can actually go on it, couldn't go on it anymore. And I'm the only one who has the driving license for the boat now. And I mean, it costs a lot of money to keep a boat that you're not using. And if it's not used, it damages, so. But it means this time, no boat. Just the first time in 40 years. We had sailing boats, and then when my friends couldn't go on the sailing boats, my dad bought motor boats, which were not the same pleasure, I must say. But yeah. So it's a bit weird to tell myself that I will never sail or drive a boat again. Oh, it's the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. That's the way I want to see things. It's not sad, it's just weird. Just weird. I need something else. No, I don't want you. I want another piece of map. Where are you? Little map. Over there. I thought I had another. Yeah, I do have another piece. Is it different? Yes, it is. I can use 2 little pieces. One here. One here. Like this. And I don't like it, so no. Do I like the other one? Or do I want it that way? Probably that way. Did I stop? I did stop, didn't I? I didn't use this one. So it's gonna go there. Glue book. And yeah, what did I want to say? Don't know. Yeah, I'm going with both my daughters, which is nice. And it hasn't happened in a year. One of them is here and she's wondering what I just said. Ça fait un an qu'on n'est pas partis toutes les trois. So this afternoon I'll need to prepare all my supplies. I'm not going to take as much as last time. I've made my list of things that I want to do. And I've tried to make sort of a list with minimal supplies. What shall I have? One. I have some that I've done previously. So I think we're now going to focus on ephemera. And again, I missed one step. So we've done this before, but I'm going to add bits and pieces on my masterboard. So I'm going to add some washi tape, sometimes some postal stamps or washi labels, some of these. So first of all, I'm going to grab a line of washi tape. There we go, random. And we can, this is the one that I bought from Action, so the Dollar Tree, and it's actually one of my favorites. I think I still have 1 or 2 rolls. I really, really like this one. So I don't overthink this process. I just, you know, just give it a go. Like this. Another vertical one maybe. This is anyway going to be cut in pieces, so you do what you want. You don't have to mind, let's put it that way. It's a bit old, but it still works quite well. Okay. So that's one. let's do a different one. Flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Nothing forbids you to put washi tape, postal stamps and label on the same masterboard. That's really up to your liking. Go. Another one. Animals of the forest. Well, why not? That's actually a good way to use washi tape that you maybe wouldn't use otherwise. And we know how we are. Sometimes we just see it and we say, oh, that is so cute. Not really minding, you know, caring about whether we can actually use it or not. Well, there's always a way to use, I'd say. And our taste changes over time. Whoopla. So things we didn't like anymore, maybe we like now. And we're not supposed to waste anything, are we? That is not part of our mindset. Maybe just a little piece here. Upside down? Yeah, upside down. Okay, that's two. See, I've been making quite a lot of them. This is too big for me, isn't it? It is, but still, you know, why not? Let's try. Oh, we're almost at the end. Would I buy this again? Probably not. Do I like it? Yeah, I do. But yeah, don't use it very often. I think that's it. Okay. Well, this one I've actually never ever used. What are these? These are trees. It's a sunset, I assume. This was probably together with something else. I'm not overly fond of it. I'm not going to put too much. I think just little pieces here and there. So I did do something similar during the 100-day project. But again, this is a very regular exercise for me and something that I enjoy a lot. So I hope you do too. And it's a nice way to craft together, I find. There we go. Okay. I'll make one last with washi tape. And I'll use this one. This one is actually one of my favorites. I think I still have another roll. Yeah, I do. But I don't have rolls doubles in all the colors. I have them in green, probably in red. Yellow, I'm not sure whether I have two. I have some with dots as well, same colors. But I really, really like them. And I didn't think I would. Once I bought them, I was like, why? Well, because very nice, very nice. There we go. So, now, I said on some of them we could use postal stamps. I'm going to take my big box. Here are a mix of things that I would use and things that I don't think I'll use. And I'm going to grab some randomly and we'll see what we can do with these. Oh, that's nothing, that's nothing. These are another project. You see, big mix of random postal stamps. The ones I'm taking are the ones that I've backed up in another video to make tangles. So really, really different ones. Well, and this is a bit a leftover from around postal stamps, and I'm going to use that as well. Now, I have an issue here, so I'm just going to mend it. To put my tip back, and there you go. My hands are filthy again. That's the way it is. So I'm just going to glue again with the glue stick, but you can use hot glitter glue if you want, or any other sort of glue. So I'm not thinking, I'm just placing my little postal stamps randomly. And again, I'm putting them vertically, but you know, there's no rule. You do what you want. Like these ones I haven't inked, but you could. Like this is certainly one I wouldn't use normally. Because I like more, how can I put that? Not classic, but maybe less contemporary things. This one is from 19, 81. So it is vintage. Not necessarily my cup of tea. Ooh. Let me just put you on the side because I can't see where I could add one or not. You are not glued. So maybe here. Okay, I think this one has enough. And again, I'm going to pick up some. No, these two, we're going to keep them together, but we're going to change the glue book page. Go. We have bigger ones. Put them on this side. Another one. This was the delicate yearning of one of my girls. Very feminine. Okay, there we go. We have some with postal stamps. I am going to get some washi labels. So here we are. I got some washi stickers out, and in the process I found this, and I've just realized now they're just copies of Tracy Fox's labels. So I'm very sad. I do have them, so presumably I will use them, but probably not on camera then. Yeah, very sad about this. And they haven't, you know, bothered changing anything. They're really her design, so. You know, I used hers all the time, so. But these were orders I made years ago. And, well, I guess I didn't know any better, aside from the fact that, you know, I found the labels were beautiful, so I somehow recognized that she's a great designer. Hoopla. So I've taken washi labels, but also like non-washi labels that I have. The only thing that I want is for them not to be thick, not to add to the thickness of my masterboard, which is thick enough. But presumably all of these are like copies of something, you know, if you bought them where I bought them. on a Chinese website. So yeah. It is what it is. I've kept them all the same color for some reason. Forever in my garden. It like doesn't make much sense. These ones I got on Amazon. But I like the blank ones, like these one. Do we need something else? I'm not sure. Nah. Okay, you're done. Then brown, brown, brown. I know what you're thinking. It's not straight. It doesn't matter. That will be my answer. It really, really doesn't matter. To me. Let's put it this way. But if it matters to you, just, you know, have it straight. Everything is fine. Do I want to ink this one a bit? Good question with these ones is always, you know, are you going to glue or not? That's a no. If you used both your hands, that would have been quicker. Yeah, it would have. There you go. I have none on the top. None on the top. I have another green one. Are you sticky? Yeah, you are. Okay. Okay. And another one on the bottom. This one is not a washi one. Okay. So that's another one done. The other thing that I do is I stamp on them. Yes, can you believe it? I do stamp. So you saw how that made me cough, huh? Stamping. So I've taken out some of my favorite stamps, which I never use. I found one stamping block. No clue where I put the others. Well, it is what it is. And I got some ink. So why stays on? Well, because it was there. So, and because I love cleaning my stamps. Okay, so I'm just going to do random stamping. Oh, that one went well. Two went well. Well, yeah, you had to have a one that wasn't that nice. I have nothing in my mind of you know, I'm going to put them here so that I do that. No, I don't. I just stamp them randomly. Going to put one a bit more in the middle. Okay. Ooh. And sometimes I do stamp half like this. Maybe I can show you like this. And obviously you can do it with the bottom, somewhere on the top, without putting your bracelet in the ink, which apparently I like doing. Okay, there we go. Up. Do I have a piece of paper? Bah, what a question. I do have a piece of paper that I can use. That's another story. Get the page. There we go. Just to clean my stamp. Sort of dries quickly, stays on, so there you go. I could put some little ones as well. Well, I think today we're going to stop at, you know, sort of decorating our masterboards, because I think I took a really long time to do all of these, and I don't want my video to be like 3 hours long, so I'll save the ephemera bit for tomorrow. I think that's a good idea, don't you? Yeah. Okay, this one is done. There we go. There we go. I could use the X, and I probably will at some point, but now I want to do some mock. You can see these ones I've used a lot and haven't cleaned them, which is not good. I know it's not good. This one is just about the size of my stamping block. Well, that's going to add to the non-cleaningness of my stamp. So, yes, 1 month. These stems are just beautiful. Well, didn't go as well, but it's still there. Okay. Come down, come down. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So it's also nice when you put some paper where you don't have anything, because then if you do stamp on it, it comes out much more. go. But no. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. And I wanted one down here. Well, if it's not straight, it's not straight. That's the way it's gonna be. Sorry if I'm out of frame. Oh, blah. That's, ooh, it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. You. You are going back here. I'll put you in your envelope later. On the side of my desk, I have this one, which I got from somewhere. It's not a Tim Holtz one. And there was a whole series. It is somewhere, but this is actually my favorite bit. Let's put the wet wipe to make it sticky again. And I love just doing random colors stamping with it. I just love it. It's a me thing, but I just like it. And maybe a couple here. There we go. Makes me happy. So, yes. We've done quite a lot. So let me wait until this dries and I'll be back. So I think I'm going to stop now for today. This is a much shorter video than the ones I used to do, but the second part will actually be longer. So I'd rather stop here and maybe give you the time to make your own masterboards so that we can do something with them in the next video. So let's have a look at what we've done. So we've done masterboards with all of our scraps. On some we've added washi stickers or just labels, like this one. Some of my masterboards are quite neutrals, and some are a bit more bright, let's put it that way, colorful. On here we did put some postal stamps. On this one as well, a lot of postal stamps. Washi tape again. So this one is quite bright. Here washi tape. This is a more neutral one. This is a bright one with washi tape. This has washi tape as well, but quite neutral as well, so it doesn't stick out so much. This is flower washi tape. And you could add postal stamps as well, and you could stamp, and you can do all sorts of things. This one is much brighter, again with washi tape. This one is beautiful with the Tim Holtz stamps. And this one is beautiful as well with the moth and my little favorite stamp. So tomorrow we'll make lots of different types of ephemera with these, and I'm sure we'll have great fun because this is also one of my favorite things to do, ephemera with masterboards. So in the meantime, take care, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.